she's like, surprise! And he's like, whoa! Hello guys, I'm from Creation. Welcome back to my episode of Miraculous Ladybug, a series, and today guys we are tackling Reflekta. It's going to be vaguely based off it, but it's going to be pretty fun. So yeah, basically, how the whole situation starts up is that there's a class photo, and here is the class. It's pretty big, and yeah, as you guys can tell, Julika is being a little bit odd at the end because every year, for every birthday, every occasion, every school photo, her photo somehow goes wrong. She somehow ruins it, and she's kind of never just going to happen again. And people like Chloe are kind of an ass and tell her if she's not going to take the photo, then she'll kind of stand in her place essentially. Which is not great, because you know, just Chloe's kind of like, because obviously Julika gets kind of worried about it, she kind of walks off, and then Chloe's just like, take the photo without it, and it's kind of a whole situation. Marinette and Rose comfort Julika and tell her she'll be okay, you know, this will be different to every other year. So yeah, we'll get to Marinette first because she's kind of the closest. We're going to kind of brighten Julika's day and kind of be like, it's going to be fine, you know? So, you know, we're literally about to take the photo anyway, and then, yeah, this is where it all starts to go wrong. You know how long it took me to get them to just stay in one place just for that one shot at the start of the video? Like, 20 attempts basically, but yeah, I feel how Julika feels. It's not, not easy trying to do this in The Sims. It's like hard to take photos anyway in The Sims, and it's just exponentially a lot harder, but whatever. Anyways, so in the episode, the photographer runs out of battery on his camera, so he goes to get a new one while Julika pops to the loo quickly. You know, so she does that to make sure Julika does not return for the photo, because Chloe does not want her sitting next to Adrian again. She sends Sabrina to lock Julika in the bathroom so she can't get out. So we're gonna get Julika in the bathroom and lock her in here. Okay, so Julika's now been locked in the bathroom. I put some lockers on the side of it because I can't actually lock it because I don't own the lot, so it's kind of sad. But yeah, while she's in the bathroom, everyone goes back to their positions, and the photo does indeed get taken this time. She's found his batteries and everything. But Marinette realises Julika isn't there, and she kind of tells them they need to redo it. But you know, they don't really hear her suggestions, so yeah, things haven't really gone smoothly. She's like, yeah, you need to take it again, because Julika is not in this photo. This is not fair to her. I promised her she would get a photo this year. And yeah, just the photographer's like, you only get one shot, sorry. And yeah, it's not looking good for poor Julika. For 1 year she wanted to get that photo, and she's failed again. Marinette goes to the bathroom where she thinks she saw Julika went, so we're going to take Julika out of the bathroom now. And yeah, she's going to cheer her up a bit, because yeah, Julika wanted to get this photo done, and annoyingly, no thanks to Chloe, yeah, it was taken advantage of yet again, and the photographer disappointed Julika. So yeah, currently Julika is enraged, and when you get enraged, you kind of know the ordeal, what happens. So yeah, Marinette we're going to try and cheer her up, but unfortunately, things don't go to plan yet again for poor Marinette in this episode. But yeah, oh dear. Things definitely haven't gone to plan for this episode. Her face has gone completely nuts right now. Oh, there we go, it's much better. But yeah, Marinette's like, look Julika, I tried to stop the photo from being taken, but unfortunately it got taken. But it's Chloe's fault anyway. It doesn't matter. It's just one photo. And yeah, Julika's kind of like, I was foolish to believe I can actually be seen in a photo. It's just kind of like, I was so gullible when Chloe locked me in here anyway. And it's like, look, we'll find a way to get a photo, I'm sure. But unfortunately, that is not enough, and Julika does indeed get acclimatized to Reflekta. So let's get Marinette out of here. So go here, Marinette. Julika is now transformed into Reflekta, guys, and yep, she looks pretty maniacal in the corner over there. Here she is. I kept her hair colour just because it's a lot easier in The Sims, because you can't actually swap hair colours around all the time. And here's her outfit. try to get as close as possible to the episode. But yeah, it is definitely a little bit off, but I tried to get it close-ish as possible. She kind of gives more like Holly Quinn vibes, but you know what? That is fine. I always kind of felt like Reflekta was kind of some sort of like riff off that sort of character anyways. So yeah, this works, this worked. But yeah, so Marinette knows she kind of let Julika down. And yeah, she's now found out a plan to get this photo taken a second time, as she promised Julika she would. And she kind of comes up with this fantastic plan to try and delete the photo. The photographer will be forced to retake the photo, which, to be honest, is not a bad plan. But first she does need to stop Reflekta, so she's going to transform into Ladybug. So let's go. Is now transformed into Ladybug! That was so perfect. Okay, and yeah, she's now going to come and face Reflekta, who will of course change his outfit to Cat Noir.
Let's close out!
There we go. He is now done. Reflekta is here now. We've got Ladybug and Cat Noir ready to go against her. Now, of course, Reflekta can reflect herself onto the people and transform them into her as well. Now, it's kind of impossible in The Sims, unless you have like those freeze guns, can't they take objects or like other people? I'm not sure if you. I know it's like a duplicate machine in the science career, but you can't actually change it to look exactly like you unless you make it twin, I suppose. But it's a whole ordeal, so yeah, probably not possible Sims 4-wise. Now, the first person Reflekta is going to go against is Cat Noir individually on his own, because Marinette is currently trying to delete that video, and I guess she kind of already knew that because she's already in her other gear anyways. So we're going to have him kind of go against Reflekta on his own. But that kind of ends up him ultimately getting turned into a Reflekta as well. Okay, here he is. There we go. Let's get Reflekta over here. And yeah, she ultimately beats him this round. You know, Reflekta is pretty powerful, let's not lie guys. She has some pretty, well, she can pretty easily reflect herself on people. Can't rely on that. But yeah, unfortunately poor Cat Noir did not get the best end of the deal here. He's kind of struggling on his own. And yeah, she kind of zaps him. Can we like demonstrate that, or I don't know. It's a problem with like the akumatized victims. If I don't specifically make them like a vampire or something, I can't actually make them have any special powers in particular, which is kind of slightly annoying. So they can't do as much fun stuff in this phase. But then again, I can't make them have that because their normal look obviously don't have that. So yeah, it's not the best. Let's do Give Me Gift. That's kind of like a bit of a tease. So the main gift is the fact that he turns into her, which is obviously cruel. So we'll do that, yeah. Obviously he's there. And yeah, she kind of gives him the old reflection back of himself. So yeah, we're gonna see Reflekta, you know, capture Cat Noir, so he no longer has his Miraculous by transforming him into her. Which is also something we can't do in Sims, so you'll have to imagine it when it happens, which will be in 1 second when she gives him the parcel, which is the transformation-y bit. Then she's like, surprise! And he's like, whoa! And then he's also looks like her now, basically. So yeah, he is now unavailable, basically, guys. He's been knocked out, so yeah, Cat Noir can no longer help now because he looks exactly like Reflekta and he has nothing against him now. He no longer has his Miraculous, currently. It's not gone forever, but currently he does not have it because he is not himself at all. Before Ladybug and Reflekta get their match, she actually goes after Chloe first, because obviously Chloe's the one that locked her in the bathroom and made her lose her photo. So we're gonna get Chloe over here. And we're also going to put her out of bounds too. In fact, maybe to represent them being transformed into Reflekta, and be them kind of stuck in this one pose for a while. So what like embarrassing pose we kind of stick him in? Let's just kind of do pose 10 here and just kind of freeze him so he's out of action. So obviously he cannot participate now. He's after. I'm going to call it like a game. He's out of the game basically. So he is currently stuck. He is posed. He cannot help. He is a Reflekta. Now, Chloe's been unfortunately, well, actually not unfortunately, because she was very horrible, but she's also going to be in the same position as Cat Noir in 1 second. Reflekta and Chloe kind of bite out here, so we're going to have Reflekta say some things to her before transforming her into her. And yeah, we're going to go all in basically. I'm going to try and get a fight in as well. That'll be a good representation between their kind of feud they have currently. I actually kind of do like Reflekta's outfit now. It's definitely different from the show, but I am kind of falling in love with it now, I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of gives me some cool like Harley Quinn vibes, it's really cool. Okay. I hate that the Sims days are so short, because everything happens in the episode is supposed to be in 1 day. But that's impossible in the Sims, because the Sims days I swear are like 5 hours and I'm just kind of a slow player. Okay, let's get this all done here. Oh, there we go guys! Fight is on. Reflekta versus Chloe. Oh! That's different from the show. Because ultimately Reflekta does indeed bash Chloe. Oh, they're going for another one. Oh, we'll sit down for the popcorn then guys. Who's going to win the second time? I didn't even know to do the second go. Well, I didn't ask them to anyway. They must be really angry with each other. Okay. Oh, now Reflekta's won. Well, I mean, at least Chloe puts up a fight, I suppose. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. Because Reflekta turned Chloe also into one of the Reflectors. Reflectors? Why is Reflekta such a hard word to say? So you can mesh it up with like Electra, Reflections, Reflecting, bro. Keep on messing it up today, guys. But yeah. She turns her into another one of her army, which is kind of embarrassing for Chloe because she was kind of insulting Julika in the photo. It's kind of like, I don't want you here in this photo now. Does that feel like her now? Okay, the showdown of the century, part 2. I mean, yeah, because Chloe versus Reflekta was kind of the main fight. This is the additional fight, so we can actually cure the Akuma. And yes, so we've got Ladybug versus Reflekta. I love this bit of fight because I do not want her and Juleka to actually be enemies. Because it's The Sims, you have to make changes if you don't want them to actually be enemies their whole lives. But yes, so these guys are kicking it out, but Ladybug is kind of struggling to one-up Reflekta and realises, because she's Reflekta, she needs her kind of own reflection to bounce off her, which is why she uses one of the lights from the camera shooting to kind of bounce off her and then shoot her in the eye, and that basically reverts her back to normal. It's like, I mean, it sounds complicated, but essentially she's just blinding her with the light, if that makes any more sense. So as you guys can tell, Reflekta's just been, well, how do I describe it? She's just been shot by the light? How do I describe it? But yeah, she's been got by the lights, basically. And yeah, she's like, ah! And then that's where she gets decumatized. So we will do that now, because yeah, the light has gone in her eye, her reflection bounced back onto her, and yeah, basically she's now powerless. So let's change it back to herself. There we go. Dresser. Change the outfit to this one. Perfect. And there we go. She is now back to normal. Ta-da! And yeah, we're now going to try a second attempt at the class photo now. Let's capture the Akuma and let's finish this up and get that class photo done. Second attempt, we've released the order, which is fabulous. Everyone should be ready for the class photo now. Like I said, I don't know what's up with Julika's outfit, because the only content I have on her is her hair, but her hair is perfectly fine before, so on a different sim. So for some reason the Discovery University dress is just a bit glitchy currently. And yeah, let's try and get picture attempt number 2. And this time, let's make sure Julika is right here, right in the middle. So we're going to click on Julika, and I'm going to actually put it in the middle. Just wait for people. Come on, come on. The hardest part of this whole episode is trying to get everybody to sit in these chairs, because literally I've got these chairs organised and just nobody sits in them. It's like, how am I going to do a class photo if nobody arrives and they've got to sit in the chairs? Okay, I think this will have to do. Julika, I don't think you're going to get much of a class in here. It's a bit wet for the class photo, I'm not going to lie. So let's take photos. Take a selfie, shall we? So we can have that class photo. Pretend there's more people here. I think the rain has scared a lot of people off now, which is not the best. It is not the best. Oh, look at this, guys. She did get a photo in the end. Oh, she looks so happy. I love that. Oh. We like rotate the camera. Yes, you can see all the purple hair now. Oh, that's so cute. Nice. Let's go. Yes, keep it down here. There we go. There we go. So Julika did get a photo in the end, guys. Yay! She got in a class photo. I used a selfie one to represent it, but it is a class photo, it is. Most definitely a class photo. Anyways, I think we have now done today's episode. This is so exciting. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. My hair looks quite sad today. I'm not sure why. I think it's sad the whole video. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Next episode, or next one we're going to tackle is Princess Frigate, which is going to be really fun. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.